from the sands of Arabia. This is a combination of creativity with technical skills. So get ready to get into a trance. So sit back and enjoy.
In Arabia lived a king. The king's name was Khalid bin Mustafa. He was a wise and benevolent king. He had built a great empire and was known far and wide for his wisdom and valor. His subjects loved and respected him, for he was kind and concerned about their well-being. Khalid was a lover of art and beauty. Khalid bin Mustafa was married to Queen Rania, who was a very domineering and possessive lady. She always threw tantrums and abused the workers. Rania tried to dissuade the king from the right path and believed that the subjects were always at her mercy. She was tall, with a crop of thick hair on her head, dusky colored, a magnificent personality. Rania was always unhappy with the king's decisions and tried to throw her weight around. In the evenings, after a heavy day's work, Khalid bin Mustafa loved to lounge in the darbar over a glass of wine rather than spend time with Rania. He basked in the sounds of the sweet music of his musicians, while the beautiful maringoes swayed to the tunes of the mandolins. His court would enjoy the happier moments with the king, which would give respite after a heavy day's work. In the dance and music of the courtesans, he spotted an extremely dainty girl in the harem. This girl had eyes like a dome, a disarming smile. Her cascading hair fell to the floor like cool waterfalls. Her skin glowed in the light like a moonlit sky as she moved to the sounds of the music like a mermaid. Khalid was transfixed. He had never before witnessed such an ethereal sight. The divine grace of this God's creation seemed to unfurl dreams of beautiful flowers, of heavenly graces, of fragrances purer than the east, the sweet nectar from roses, of unmatched emotions. He was absolutely mesmerized by her divine presence. His eyes transfixed, he became oblivious to his surroundings.
खुदा जब इसको कहता है नजाकत हार भी जाता है।
Malika. Malika, he called out aloud and threw a string of pearls around her neck. He showered her with a bunch of gold asharfis. He singled her out to the embarrassment of the girl, took off his sword and laid it at her feet. Of all my conquests, Malika-e-Husn, this is my major conquest, he said and bowed down in front of her, throwing his soul at her feet. Seeing Haya in the Wadi al-Khayyam, she was truly his life and embodiment of his soul. They met at the same hour, same place, every day. Malika was at first astonished at the king's benevolence. She alerted him of the queen's wrath, but Khalid would have none of it. His love for this courtesan grew more intense. Uncaring for the jealousy of the queen, he spent all his evenings in the arms of this beautiful nymph. As luck would have it, Rania discovered that the king was in a trance every evening, would never concentrate on listening to her woes. She followed him in disguise to Wadi al-Khayyam, a garden replete with the intoxicating aromas of beautiful flowers and the senses of the east. She got a rude shock when she discovered the king was in the embrace of a courtesan. Her jealousy knew no bounds. Livid with the king for betraying her, she began to plot against him. Rania ordered her soldiers to take away Haya to a faraway land and behead her. Haya begged and pleaded with the queen in vain. Shattered at the turn of events, he decided to quit the world. For him, life without his beloved was like a rose without its petals, a bird without wings, a stream without water. He pursed his lips to his ring and let the nectar of poison enter his bloodstream.
खुद को भीग जाने दे, है जो सीने में कैद दरिया वो छूट जाएगा, है इतना दर्द कि तेरा दामन भीग जाएगा।
Images of heavenly escapades in the garden with Haya regaled his memory. He lost his balance. Finally, succumbing to the poison of his ring, fell to the ground, calling out, "Haya! Haya!" for the last time. Their souls met. Khalid and Haya were united in eternal bliss. That love sublime, that unison which was destined by God.
अधूरी सांस थी, धड़कन अधूरी थी, अधूरे हम, मगर अब चांद पूरा है फलक पे, और अब पूरे हैं हम.
We have a music composer and screenplay, Amar Singh. Our costume designer, Amita, Shravya, and Akshita. Bobo. Our stage backdrop, really guys, these guys worked out a lot. Divya, Spandana, Akshita, Reedy, and Vijaya. Fine. And now we have our audio recording done by Sahitya. Sahitya Manandi, can we have you on your dice? And we have a voiceover by Shruti, our junior. And we have the main play concert choreographer, Mrinalini Gunda. Fine. Here comes the cast. The king, Khalid bin Mustafa, was played by Shravya. The queen, Rania, has been played by Malika. The courtesans, Haya, Mrinalini. And here we have our harem girls, Teja and Shraddha. Can we all be on the stage, please? Fine. And we have our Darbarini, played by Reedy. Reedy Mathur, can we have you on this? Yeah. And then we have our guards, played by Saranya and Swarupa. Saranya and Swarupa? Fine, they'll be coming. And then we have least but not the least, our peasant, Vijaya. And then direction done by M. Chaitanya. One main thing, guys. This wouldn't have been possible. This would never be possible, in fact, without our main chief convener. The whole act was conceptualized and supported, initiated, our main backbone of persona. Let's all hear it for Mr. Suchitra Pratap Mathur.